I say the charge get rid of develop, unique, coach Young Jin, and Rio in exchange for a Prater, Yveltal, coach Creed, and from the Hunters Academy team X-Ray.
This guy seems pretty sad about the Hunters' budget issues. Let's grant him his wish. Why not? After all, those guys do deserve another shot at the league.
Somebody, baby mama, inside of the bed while I'm trying to tell who's that creeping through my window.
Well, you've probably heard the news by now, but if you haven't, yes, the Charge have finally gotten rid of pretty much all of their problematic players and replaced them with former Hunters players and have basically taken all the remains of Chengdu's financially broke organization. So what's up, ladies, gentlemen, people, extraterrestrial aliens and everything in between? We have some amazing news to cover today. So yeah, as stated before, the Charge have done a big roster revamp, and if you ask me, this absolutely needed to happen. The Charge were 1-11 this year and they were arguably the worst team in the league, and considering all the talent they signed to their academy team, things were definitely getting suspicious. There's no way the Charge put a Preto and Yveltal now Xerneas on their academy team and not promoting them to the main team, but now that has finally happened, along with Jimmy being promoted. I'm super happy about this news because I finally get to see all my abandoned Hunters boys get another shot at the league. But also Charge fans, you guys should be very excited about this news as well. Unique, Develop and Rio were honestly not Overwatch League level and were getting outclassed by pretty much everyone in APAC. I'd also like to add that Young Jin as a coach was a huge failure. I didn't expect much out of him, but letting him go was definitely the right call. But on the other end of the spectrum, they just got a Prater, the back-to-back Chinese contenders champion and MVP. A world-class tracer and all-round hitscan player, Jimmy, the infamous custom meme who provides some extra hitscan firepower on heroes like Widow for maps like Circuit Royale, and Yveltal now Xerneas, a top 3 main support last season and one of if not the best Mercy and Briggs in the league. With some of the best Chinese talent in the world, the Charge move up multiple spots in the standings for me. I'd now rate them above Valiant, Fusion, and in the right meta I could easily see them surpassing the Hunters and even the Spark. I also really like the fact that the Charge are leaning more into their Chinese pieces, as it gives the Chinese fans yet another amazing team to root for along with the Hunters and the Spark, who are also dominantly Chinese. And even better news is that Prater, Jimmy and Yveltal now Xerneas are gonna be hitting the stage even sooner than the other guys, having to wait 4 weeks to watch them play because of the mid-season break and the APAC delays would be too much waiting. So the Charge announced that these 3 will also be playing for Up Academy in the Korean Contenders Summer Series, so them along with X-Ray Kyokanki and Off will be playing in Korean Contenders very soon. What great news for the Charge. Things honestly could not be worse than where they were in the first half of 2022, but now there's a spark of hope. Or should I say, charge of hope, and honestly, the future is looking bright for this team. However, there is still one glaring issue with this team, Krong. Krong really hasn't stepped up as of this season. His signature Sigma, which used to be MVP level in 2020, is looking very washed as of late, and even though he's been around much worse players compared to the roster in 2020, he's still a shell of his former self. This team is gonna live and die off of Krong, especially since the Charge decided not to promote X-Ray, which would have been a great idea by the way. Should do that soon, but anyways, this new roster is arguably just as good if not a bit worse than the 2020 Charge lineup, meaning there's no excuse for Krong to perform poorly again. What do you got for us, Krong? You now have a much stronger DPS and main support backing you up, so it's now or never. Let's see if he can return to his former glory. And on that note, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and until next time, bye bye.